because I want to start focusing on performance. What happens is Soldier 1 and 2 peel off at the corresponding coolers at the end caps down there. Soldier 3 comes here, and our hero is here. Okay, so he obviously pushes past that until he turns up, down, and then we turn into very, you know, super realism of our 3 guys, as if to say, Tim, back to it, man, what's going on? Drink goes up, and just a little rehearsal, action.
Seriously, Greg. Let's go. What are you waiting for? A care package? Hey, come on, man. It's your turn to pay.
Roll out. To that 4 shot.
Action.
Clear. Moving.
Set.
Set. Set. Moving the target.
And now with that, they're gone, and we're back to the other guys. 3, 2, 1, go.
Seriously, Greg. What are you waiting for? A care package? Hey, come on, man. It's your turn to pay.
Here we go.
It's pretty rude. Here we go.
And going vertical.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Seriously, Greg. What are you waiting for? A care package? I mean, come on, man. It's your turn to pay.
Action. 1 1,000, 2 1,000. You know, and when he looks down to it, seriously, Greg, to wake him up. Line.
Yo, what are you waiting for? A care package?
Put all the way over here. Let's watch that cable over there.
Am I straight, bro?
No.
How far off? Just got to come down?
Your light's got to come down.
Can you turn your head?
This side more.
Yep, good. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, just whatever that looks like, you know, we'll get that so like there's intelligent crosses. And again, here's what I want to do just so you can, you know, the camera, I would like, let me just walk with you. The camera's moving in here, okay? Just walk with me and we'll do it, because you might be operating too. Camera's moving in here. Right about here, the guys fold in.
Okay.
Okay, we start with clean POV, the guys fold in. Then right here, we go up, Black Hawk and trouble. Okay, fuck me. Down in here, maybe smoke grenade goes. You know, cover that. Let's see what we got.
One, 2, 4, mark.
Thank you. Here we go. Ready and action. Go, go, go.
Go, go, go! Cover! Clear! Set! Set! Go! Moving the target!
It's getting really good. All right, cut. Let's go one more time. Hot.
It makes it stable though. Anything lighter is going to go like this. You know, it's going to give that jigger. But being so heavy, it just like compresses all your beautiful vertebrae in your back and in your neck.
Go, go, go! Clear! Clear! Moving! Set! Set! Set!
So the promotion that we put together with Activision is arguably one of the biggest gaming promotions that we've done to date, and it's been a terrific collaboration. We developed the concept together, and this coming fall we're going to give gamers everywhere the fuel that they need for multiplayer, which is double XP on every pack of Mountain Dew and Doritos. Mountain Dew and Call of Duty go well together because they share a lot of the same core equities. They're both very heart-pumping, thrill-seeking brands that seek to really excite consumers. What we're going to do is we're going to give consumers double XP for 12 weeks, which is just unprecedented. So gamers need to rank up to stay competitive and unlock all the fun of the game, and Mountain Dew and Doritos are going to be that gateway to help enable that. We came up with the new flavor of Mountain Dew Game Fuel. It's a tropical flavor, tropical citrus, and essentially we put a ton of different flavor variants and colors in front of consumers to narrow it down. And then we worked in connection with the game developers and Activision to see what really rose to the top. So it's true collaboration from picking the flavors to the colors and graphics, obviously the promotional hook, and down to the TV commercial. Every piece of it has been a collaboration from soup to nuts. I think this program will resonate with Mountain Dew fans because a ton of them are gamers. And you know, when you think about how you identify yourself in your social circles, whether you're a golfer, it might be your handicap, you know. If you're a skateboarder, you know, it's what kind of tricks can you pull off. And if you're a gamer, you know, your gamer tag's there, your rank is there, and you kind of identify yourself within your friends on how well you can play Call of Duty. How the promotion works is very simple. There's alphanumeric codes under every cap of Mountain Dew. In addition to that, these codes are also on 12 packs as well as 20 packs at Walmart. So consumer would take the code, go to dewxp.com, enter the code, and bank them. Each code is worth a certain amount of time in double XP mode. Once you have entered those codes, they then get pushed to your gamer tag and they're waiting for you on your gaming platform. The spot we're shooting today is really exciting. What we're doing is we're really bringing the promotion to life in a way that is going to allow consumers to have a lot of fun watching, and we're having a lot of fun making, quite honestly. We have Navy SEALs. They're basically using real military techniques as far as how they move and get into this location and essentially raid the cooler to stock up on double XP. Essentially, this spot will look as if there's a war going on outside this mini mart here in Los Angeles. So it's going to be really epic looking on film.
It was just a phenomenal idea that with every purchase of Mountain Dew, you get to enter a code and you get double XP time in the game. That's what gamers want. They want more XP. And we thought, how fun would it be to work with Mountain Dew to get them double XP through a fun promotion like this. So it's their favorite brand. The more they drink, the more double XP they get, and the faster that they can rank up in the game. It just, for us, it was just, we loved the idea. We want to do it ourselves. We thought our fans would as well. XP is crucial in the multiplayer environment. It's experience points. Everything that you do in the game, if you take someone down, if you capture a flag, if you get an assist, you're always earning XP. And so that's the currency that runs multiplayer. And you use that currency, the XP, to unlock new weapons and to rank up in the game.
We are basically conducting a very quick raid/snatch on this Fast Stop Mini Mart, and we're going for the Game Fuel flavors of Mountain Dew. Huh? We worked with the character team and the weapons team to figure out the best use of weapons, equipment, and tactics within the gameplay. So what is a character wearing? What's the functionality of it in terms of the game for single player and multiplayer? What are some, there's always the coolness factor you have to go for. So what are, some cool military looks or spins on that you can come up and create some, great looking characters. Sitting Bull for Black Ops, that came out of a very long, like 2 to 3 day shoot, and we just happened to go, hey, give him another pistol. And I said, there's cross of rifles on his back, and the next thing you know, you've got this, pretty cool image. But it's actually, what I was really proud of is it shows a balanced warrior, and most soldiers, aspire to be balanced, to have clarity in chaos. I came up with a concept of, you've just come out of a gunfight. This is that moment of repose before you go into another one. What's that look and feel like? It's sort of an ancient thing, it's like the Greeks, they're warrior scholars, and not just a guy, swinging a sword. There's a school of thought and a way of walking through the world and perceiving things around you and what your place on the planet means when you're a soldier. So it's all these grand concepts we were going for and discussing, and bam, you know, there it was. So it was pretty exciting to see the reactions to that. Yeah, there are times when you're in an aircraft in the middle of the night and things nap of the earth, and you know you're going out that door, whether it be by fast rope or parachute, and yeah, every once in a while your chicken bone throbs. Yeah, sure. You know, people say they're not scared, they're not honest, you know. The fact that you can get a tasty beverage and some double XP is a pretty good deal for any player, I would think.
Well, Sitting Bull, that came from Activision. We initially did a photo shoot, a bunch of photo shoots, and they were kind of on the search for their next, you know, front, their cover, you know, their big picture. And it actually, that particular photo came one day after a whole session of running and gunning and jumping and, you know, all kinds of action stuff. And I was just completely drained, and it just kind of, Jared and, you know, a couple other guys just kept saying, you know, put some cross rifles on his back and give him 2 pistols, you know, have him sit down. I was soaked, just in sweat, and I was really feeling like I had really gone through the shit, so to speak. And I guess as part of that realism, and of course with the burn layers and overlays, and it just turned into Sitting Bull. The story goes that Activision CEO seen it on somebody's laptop and just looked at it and said, that's it, that's the one. So it kind of just turned into, you know, Sitting Bull. I think it resonated really well because of its realism. It really shows both sides of war. Partly because I was just so drained, and the other part because I was ready to really, you know, do anything that needed to be done. It's a call to duty, basically. I mean, you have some serious gamers out there that take it very seriously, and I mean, they love it so much that they will, you know, they'll do anything just to get the first copy of the next game or anything like that, and they're very loyal. And I mean, obviously, you know, along with Mountain Dew, they drink a lot of Mountain Dew. You know, it's the game fuel, so it works. This is our objective, is to raid the mini mart. What we're looking for is Dew, game fuel. So it's just basically that's our intention. That's what we're doing. We're going in hot and heavy, and raiding, get in, snatch and grab, and get out.
Anytime I've ever really had to stay up or need that little bit of energy, I go to Mountain Dew. I mean, yeah, it tastes great. It's awesome. I love it. The camaraderie is something, you know, that's established long before. So that's a given. You know, the teams are put together for that reason. Different individuals are chosen for, you know, to be part of a team for that reason. And so the camaraderie is there. And then as far as the mission goes, then you get in and you perform a mission and you hit objectives. And when you realize that you've hit your objective and it's done, you know, now it's time for extraction. You know, really in real life, sometimes, you know, there are moments when, you know, you just kind of sit there and you just, all right, you know, and that's kind of like the Mountain Dew drink. You know, it's like, boom, all right, we did it. You know, we're real, you know, soldiers, you know, special forces operators, real people, you know, that have real emotions and feelings. And it's just really in those moments we're not machines. It may look like it, you know, if you see some footage, but when you're going through, you got all kinds of stuff going through your head. But your main focus, you know, you're so zoned in on what you're supposed to do. And when you reach that target, then it's like, you know, it's fair game.
I believe I'm called friend number 3, and I walk in, and this guy here is just going to town on this thing. He's in a whole nother world. He's freaking out somewhere in some alternate reality, and I'm like, Greg, you got to snap out of it. We got to get back in the game. We're playing a bunch of video games, and we got to go drink a bunch of these. So I've been holding these all day.
Yeah, you must be tired.
McGee's awesome. Like the second he walked into the room yesterday, we were doing wardrobe.
The fitting, yeah.
Yeah, he just walked in and he just took charge, but you know, like in a very, you know, like comforting way, like attention to detail and hey everybody, and he's funny, and the first AD, the whole crew's awesome, but it's like you could tell he's passionate about it, but at the same time, you know, he's looking at what's going to work best, and he's trying to help us and help me and help everybody.
It's like an easygoing rush. It's like, all right, we're all going to just work through this methodically and very quickly and be as efficient as possible.
Yeah, he's like the captain.
Yeah. Yeah, he treats it like that for sure.
Yeah, the brief was to just highlight the fact that there's double XP under caps of Mountain Dew, which is a big part of the game, and gamers really identify it because it helps them rank up and it really enhances the play of the game. So our creative process, we really wanted to incorporate the fun of the game, the excitement of the game, the frenetic pace of the game. So we thought what better than to make the game come to life and shoot it with real people. So I think we've captured that pretty awesomely, actually.
Mm-hmm. We worked with some awesome, you know, military, you know, advisors and you know, some of the guys who, you know, have previously been in the military. So we're able to kind of mimic Activision's process of how they make the game to create our commercial.
And ideally, if we do our jobs right, when you're watching TV, you're going to feel like you're in the video game. So we're excited to see what the final product looks like, but that's our goal here. The spot opens with our soldiers from Modern Warfare 3. We have a group of soldiers and they're running in, storming like a mini mart convenience store. And their goal is to, we don't know what their goal is at first, but they're going in to get as much Mountain Dew as they possibly can because there's double XP under the cap. So we follow them in this raid as they take the store. They storm in, it's a frenetic pace, there's a lot of action going on. We watch the guy take a sip. When he comes back down, we snap out of it, and now he's just in the real world. It's 2 a.m. Him and his buddies just went to grab some Mountain Dew in the middle of the night. So it's a nice contrast in juxtaposition from the action of the game to just the deadpanness of 2 a.m. in Kansas, just grabbing some soda.
We picked McGee because he has an awesome history of, you know, mixing action with also dialogue and just kind of, you know, bringing good concepts to life. You know, some of the movies he's done in the past kind of had that nice blend of, you know, action and high energy, but with, you know, great dialogue and, you know, both those things playing off each other really well.
And he plays the game himself, so that was a bonus point that McGee's an avid gamer of Call of Duty series, so he knew the lingo, he knows how they move, how they talk, how they dress, so he was the perfect guy for the job.
Yeah, he knew the people who play it. He knew it wasn't like video games were, you know, 10, 20 years ago. He knows that everybody plays and everybody's aware of it and like what a culture it is. So that's, you know, that's huge.
In post, we're gonna really dial up the feel of the game. So we're gonna put a filter on the film actually to take it out of the real world and make it have that video game effect. We're gonna put the HUD, which is what they call the on-screen elements in the game, like a little map in the corner, your energy level, just so the interface looks like you're looking at the game. We're gonna add the voiceover chatter off camera so we hear it like through the filter of like a radio that soldiers would actually use. So everything just to dial up the authenticity will be done in post.
I mean, we're hoping the fans of the game and the fans of Mountain Dew will, you know, just like everybody, see this commercial and be, you know, sucked right in right away. I mean, that's, you know, our main goal of this is that it doesn't look like anything else on television right now. It's not, you know, it comes on and you're not thinking, oh, what's this commercial? It comes on and you're like, what is this? And you can't, you know, and it's going to come out before the actual game does, so it's an opportunity for fans of the game to get a little bit of a sneak peek and, not a sneak peek, it's not actually the game footage, but just, you know, it helped get them excited about it, you know, so.
Yeah, we wanted to feel almost like they're watching a trailer for the game, like it's that authentic. Suck them in, and then the punchline of they're really going in for Mountain Dew should be a nice comedic, you know, some levity to the spot, so I think it's going to be fun.